Captain's Log. Hello, I'm Captain Vile. Good on you. You made it to Friday. Decent week. Actually, nah, I'll be lying. I've had a bad week, I'll be honest. Waiting for a call on a... Oh, I'm going to have to sneeze one moment. It's it's like built in. It's prepared fully, but you don't know when it's gonna go off. Oh, it's an awful feeling. Okay, I'm just gonna try and power through it. But yeah, no, not an amazing week. Waiting for an interview, or waiting for a call to confirm an interview, so I don't have to be a door-to-door salesman anymore. At a different job. Indoors. What is the job specifically? Basically, it's like a sports betting bar. It's like a casino, but they also do sports betting, is essentially it. So, like, yes, Captain Vile would be working in place with gambling. And wouldn't, some of the astute among you may say, Captain, isn't that just your channel? Occasionally. Somewhat. I suppose I have been known to dabble in bets. And whatnot. Anywho, they've not called yet. It was like a phone interview. So they had I applied, and then they were like, yeah, your resume looks good. Alright, then we'll send you a link so you can do an assessment. I was like, alright, that's, fine. I did it, but it was like because it's a casino. Like a casino. You know, blackjack and stuff. So it was also like alright, pay attention to this, pay attention to that. Because you gotta look out for, like, you have to be good at cards. And you gotta watch out for, like, card counters. So it was like reading people's face expressions and pattern recognition. Like actual pattern, like a toddler. Not like a toddler, but there's a video of, like, a chimp. And he's, like, reciting a pattern where it's, like, 9 squares on a screen. They light up in an order, and he hits them, and it's like a dial tone, whatever. It was somewhat like that. It was like, hit the button on your keyboard most to the left, so Q, and then P, and then if the arrow is facing right, hit P, and you have, like, seconds to do it. It was just, like, right reaction time and pattern recognition, stuff like that. And it was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed doing that. And then I got a confirmation email. Alright, book a time to call for a phone interview. And I did that. I aced the phone interview. Awesome job at it. And the guy was like, alright, yeah, expect to call in 48 hours. It's been 72 hours. Nothing yet. Nothing at all. And it being Friday, they're not going to call me on the damn weekend. So, I don't know. I'll call him, maybe. I don't know if that's, like, a great idea. I don't want to bug him and then, like, completely shatter my chances. Oh, it's a fickle thing. My father gave me some advice on, like, getting past the interview stage. You gotta deal with the fickle people. And, I don't know. It's just the ambiguity. If, like, they called... It's because they haven't called, and I know I did so good on that phone interview. I know they would definitely want me to work there, but they've just not called. And my, like, Wi-Fi's been bugging out on my phone specifically. So, I don't know if you need Wi-Fi to receive calls. I was really paranoid about that, because I'm out of Wi-Fi for a while. I have data, I guess. I turn that on and I check my messages. I'll check them now. Why don't I? I'm gonna be so annoyed if I turned a damn torch on. I did that. It's hilarious. Okay, missed calls, none. Most recent call, that phone interview. Like, that's it. That is everything in my most recent calls. And it was nothing. Oh well. Perhaps it'll come up later. I don't know. I was just interested in that job because hey, it was I got to work making bets. That'd be cool if I got paid to make bets. Well, I got paid to log bets, but I could bet. Maybe. I don't know. Would that be like insider trading? It probably would be a little bit like insider trading. They probably frown upon that kind of thing. But I mean, betting was kind of part. Like he asked me, "All right, do you make bets in your free time?" And I said, "Yeah." I didn't tell him about like all my stupid channel bets. I just told him I've not made a bet formally with like a sports bar, but I bet with friends a lot, which I was lying. It's okay to lie during phone interviews. They can't look into your eyes and tell. I mean, I do make bets. I'm quite comfortable betting. And some of you, like I normally talk about my Friday pizza on this little thing. And some of you may question, and that's relevant, trust me. I just want to like set the scene. May question, Captain, why do you bet so much? You refer to it as getting your fill of risk, but why do you need that risk? Why do you do the things you do? And I answer that, why does anyone do what they do? There are two reasons. To stave off boredom, and to stave off death. Get a job, to get food, to stave off starvation, to stave off death. You watch TV, to stave off boredom. You get a girlfriend, to stave off, I don't know, boredom and death alone. Or by, I don't know, your own hand from being alone for way, way, way too long. That's what I imagine most people do. That's at least what I do. All of my decisions are basically stave off death or stave off boredom. I do a lot of things just because I think they're funny and entertaining to myself, such as bets, as well as gambling. But I don't, no. As I've explained many times, I'm smart enough not to gamble money. I gamble my time and my dignity. And occasionally, when it comes up, when I have the opportunity, because I don't gamble in casinos. No. An amateur gambler only sees gambling as cards, roulette tables, slot machines. No, but a real gambler sees a gambling opportunity when it arises in front of them. And I did this evening. You see, it was a rare opportunity. Perfect timing. So, as I've explained many times, Friday I eat my like heat up pizza, whatever, frozen pizza that I heat up in the oven. It's 20 minutes to be done. And I was out of Pepsi. I had finished Pepsi the night before, so I didn't have any Pepsi to drink with my pizza. And there's a store relatively nearby to me. You're probably piecing together what I did. I turned the oven on, I put the pizza in and set the timer, and then I ran to the store to see if I could make it back in time. I gambled with my dinner. Purely for entertainment. Now, some of you may say, Captain, that's reckless. And suppose it was. I've done it before. Only once, though. I believe it was with a burger night. Now, that was reckless, because that is my sanctuary in sustenance form. That is my food that gets me through the week. That's my motivation right there. Risking burger night is very dire, but I did it. I don't remember what it was for, though. I don't remember what I think it was also Pepsi. But it might have been for other stuff. I think I just, well, I'm here. Because I remember I got back 23 seconds before my timer went off. But this time, I was much more experienced in literally racing time. As I know how long it takes me to get to the store, and I knew exactly what I needed. The first time, it was 13 minutes. It takes me about 9 minutes to go shopping. Most of the time, it's just getting there. I know what I want, I check out instantly, and then go. Make it back. It's just the walk home and the walk there. So yeah, no. I suppose it was not the most, like, share. Wasn't the greatest risk, but hey, it's my fill of risk. It gets me through until I need it again, alright? I, I get my fill of risk how I need it. That's the best way to do it, otherwise I'm gonna start, like, sending riddles to the police, and, like, don't think I've not thought about them. Don't think I'm... There are some key spots where I could, like, buy blocks of wood and carve them into question marks, and then buy green reflective tape and cover the damn thing, and then, like, mark it number 1 out of however many I, make, and then just leave them in places. I thought about that. I constantly, like, look at, yeah, that'd be a good one for there. I could absolutely get up there. Or like, yeah. That security guard doesn't make his rounds there often enough in, like, my school. I could totally do that. There's no camera there. So yes. I'm constantly on the lookout. And you could even see that as like a, I bet I could make it there. And then it's like a, I really am in, like, a high risk of doing it. So yeah, no, I'm constantly on the lookout for, like, risk. I'm not thrill-seeking. Because there's a difference between, what I'm doing is incredibly dangerous. Like, I'm gonna jump out of an airplane. No, it's very different. Because it's not like... I'm not gonna play, like, Russian roulette. But it's more mundane, I suppose. It's not... I've never escalated it very far. But I'm constantly doing it. It's not even with, like, the pizza thing. Another thing I do constantly is I'll, like, bet on minor events. Like, I bet that that car will pass that pole before I make it there in my regular walking pace. And if it doesn't, I'm gonna slap myself in the face. And I do. I just slap myself in the face while I'm walking around. Or, like, man, I bet... well, no, it's not... I can't have it be, like, something I can directly affect. Like, I bet I can finish my cup of tea before, like, 2:30, and it's, like, 2:37, and it's halfway done. Because then I could just down the cup of tea. That'd be cheating. I'm affecting the bet. That's not fair. Just like how you can't go, oh, I bet I'll survive this in, like, skydiving, and then pull the chute. That's not the same. There's no risk. You got people with you. Especially if you're, like, strapped to them. Then there's absolutely no risk. I don't know. You just want the wind in your hair. Just go driving. Get a convertible. Those people are fake gamblers. Only real gamblers. Oh, well. But oh, well. That's how I spice up my, like, my own hours. What was it? After Hours? Oh, that's a really good movie you should watch. I quite like that. Who was that? Martin Scorsese? My idle hours. That's the one I was looking for. That's what I do in my free time when I'm doing other stuff. I'm like, yeah, that could happen. This could happen. I could do that. And you could also say, I'm now realizing... Well, what was that? Roommates being noisy. Well, Captain, wasn't that your like, pizza risk thing? Similar to this, cup of tea? We're like, oh, I can just down it. I can just full-on sprint. Well, I mean, not really, because it is actually a gamble. I've had some close calls. As I said, like, 23 seconds. I suppose the first one was a gamble, but it wasn't intentional. I realized what I was doing as I was on the walk back. But this one was, so I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it. I got my fill of risk. But I suppose it might not be as legitimate. I guess this is the first time I've, like, put it into words. Every other time it's been somewhat of like a, just kind of, I understand my own thing. Because, hey, I don't talk about this crap ever. This is where I'm talking about it. Why not? Oh well, as you can tell, I'm rambling. That means I'm out of things to talk about. And I'm also on a schedule. My friend's waiting for me to get on a call and play something with them. If you somehow listen to this, Simi, this is what I was uploading and editing while setting up Rayman Origins. You moron. You stupid idiot. You actually believed I was really busy at 2:40? No, I was recording this weekly podcast thing. You know, why would I deceive you in such a way? Because we're at war, Simmy. Because you're my nemesis. I gotta keep you on your toes. You've been getting soft, Simmy. You've had nothing to do with the war effort of late. With me, I've been biding my time. I've been gaining subscribers. You've been losing them, Simmy. Who do you think's been doing that? What do you think's going on there? You moron. Alright. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Stay tuned to Gotham